Alright, not sure about these little flashes. Oh, I think I overpassed it. Let's go with the Scatty. I've also made a purchase in here, and it removed itself from this list, and I couldn't find it within the inventory. It was for this Fujin right here, for the Scorcher. But this is what I'm thinking about right here. Let's go ahead and equip this one with the Scatties, just to keep with the relevance of the test server. Now for modules, I've included the repair amplifier and left these as standard. So we're going to give this a run. Should make a copy of this. And I am going to hit some battle. Looks like a little TDM. Where do we first deploy? I think they're going to go left. TDM is definitely not my most favorite. Got a last stand, so that's gonna be fun. A hawk or something? Everybody else is over here, so let's be wise and join our buddies. Get some support from these guys. Out pretty well because I haven't completely boned it up yet. Yep. Okay. Now, let's see. He's using fireballs. Let's go with the siren. How to work on this guy. Working out the range. Well, he's at 600. I'll hit my. So he jumps about 200, maybe 150. Taking some from the rear. Go ahead and jump. More for the rear. Alright, let's get my group over here. Now, I have not been really impressed by the ankle shield. Mainly because a lot of the weapons will go right through it. In fact, my first 2 games I applied the shield, and the shield lasted longer than my bot did, so it's not really great as far as helpful. The targeting seems a little bit more touchy, where it's like stuck in degrees. I have to fine tune it a little further. So I'm not liking the targeting so much. And as you can see, I still have a full shield. I don't know if I've taken much as far as... Oh, there goes my shield, instantly. It is building back up, but not to a great degree. That's actually the first time I've seen the shield be a benefit and helpful for me. So that I do appreciate. Go ahead and give this guy a run. Maybe I can push my buddy over here. Oh! Okay, so we know we have... So that was a friend. Alrighty, down to you. And we're coming down. I'm about to go down. Alright, here comes the harpy. Now I also noticed I do have some kind of movement while I'm up in the air. Not much, so he's not completely stuck in the air like I originally thought. I think we got them down to the one guy. Shoot. He's directly below me and I can't shoot at him. Saranga! Well, that could be a great opening move. Hopping in with the harpy, launching a long-range attack from far away, you could possibly do some damage to him right at the beginning. Well, I thought I did pretty good that game too. Alright, well. We got a little bit of a demonstration between the different weapons and stuff. 35. And I think there's a cap on it, so I don't even think it'll let you get to the pilots within the test server. Now, we did get to test out the Fujin with the movement. That time the shield was actually a benefit. I'm not sure what weapon hit me, but harpy looks pretty cool. And you would think the siren being much more bulky and beefier, it would have, well, it appeared bigger before, yeah. But it has less hit points than the harpy. As you can see, the Fujin's at 105, the siren's at 118, and the harpy's at 130. You figure about a 200-meter jump somewhere in there. And it looks as if the firestorm isn't limited to its own, but where your first weapon. And it seems that same with the snowstorm. Didn't truly notice anything with the
sorry for the long intro.
Different.
I started the stream and I was not fully ready.
I didn't really notice a major difference with the different drones, but just to recap on those. I've got iron hearse all the way across. And I gave it some defense ships, of course. I just went random. I just went with whatever it came with. Wasn't trying to be too particular. I would like to try to find these sort of target-seeking freezers on the live server. But so far they are only on the test server unless you had purchased the operation. So still awaiting this to make it to the live server. That will be a nice little thing. Definitely we'll be looking forward to that, to see actually how much of a benefit it will be. In fact, no reason to buy it because I think I am done with the test server, but you never know. Well, once again, this has been the Iron Heath, the Harpy and Siren, as well as the Fujins on shield with move. And I think the better shield might be I guess me personally, I think it might do better with an Aegis shield instead. Just and maybe even keep the locked in movement where it can't move, but give it an Aegis seal. That way you can actually have a benefit from being locked down, instead of being locked down and the weapons to be able to penetrate regardless. But once again, that's my personal opinion. I think that would make the Fujin a lot more valuable, and I'm an old school player. I had the Fujin way back when. It was one of the first robots that I had built, as far as I recall. Could be wrong on that. It may have been the hover, but I definitely got some action out of the Fujin, the old school. That and the Ragin. The Ragins used to be my favorite, and I had tried to, in fact, upgrade my regime, and I ended up selling where is it? Where we got the boa? Yes. At the current, this is the only place you can get and play with the boa. One of the original corner shooters of the game. Was one of my very favorites of the game. And I sold my fleet of boas to upgrade my Zeus to an MK2. So hopefully one day they are going to bring the boa back into the game. I did, however, still hold on to Shoots and Golem. Those were also taken off of the game for quite a while. But who knows? Maybe one day those will get to return and make their way back to our game. I had mentioned to basically the general public, it would be cool, since they are bringing out a new pilot for the Mender, on this guy right... Nope. Where is you, Mr. Reno? Rhino, where are you? I thought I would have seen the Rhino. I'm not seeing... Oh, there is the Rhino. I was thinking it might be really cool to have a pilot for this that not only... Well, as you can see, it's pretty weak. Now, when the assault mode goes on, he speeds up, but has no movement as far as directional. And that movement speed isn't all that great either, because look, he's at 35, and the movement's up to 100%. So he speeds up to what would be an average robot, and he has... Let's take a look at no, it won't give me those, but I might be able to, you know, it's just, he's not there. He doesn't have, you know, looking at the Arachi, he's got all the movement. He takes a little bit of hit on the defense, but a much more capable player. Much more capable. And it's to be understandable, but I'm thinking for the Rhino, if they had a legendary pilot come out for it that gave it a charge ability, so it could do a dash with the same type of ability that the Minos does. Kind of like a baby Minos. Seeing as they kind of do the same type of actions in the wilds, I think that would be a awesome improvement for the robot. And you could easily do that with quite a few of the robots. In fact, the classic robots. You know, like a pilot for the Fusion. Given an Aegis shield instead of the ankle shield. You know, the ankle shield is really not really worthwhile. But if you had a specialized pilot that had an Aegis shield instead, Destrier, you know, looking at these earlier robots, I'm not sure why they put the Cerberus up front, but these robots could be brought back into the game. I would like to see pilots brought in for the gunslingers. Make them some cowboys. And instead of bringing in new robots, bring in new pilots. You know, get a special one for the Natasha. Make them Natasha great again. I remember when it was such beast on the field that I started doing my little tanking thing so I could afford a Fury. I thought the Fury was going to be the bee's knees. And then the Butch. When the Butch came out, I thought a Butch was going to rock the world. But time has gone on. Who knows? Maybe we can see some of these older bots come back again. I would like to see it. Maybe for the Raven. We already have a pilot or so for the Raven. Could use one for the Raging, though. You know, it's a Bastion. It's the sitting duck. It ain't doing nothing. Alright. Well, I guess I will call it for now. And thank you, Carnage. Oh, I miss my Carnage. Oh, my Carnages. That was back in the day when Adrian was messing around with Bulgasari. I had Carnages. Kumios. That's what I had. I had a Kumio. I wanted to be like Adrian. He had the coolest stuff. And he's always had a great attitude. And that's one thing we can all aspire to have. Great attitude. Alright, guys. Well, it's been real. It's been fun. Hover can definitely use some more defense. Maybe a special defending pilot for that one. That would be cool. Alright, and make these lower tier pilots affordable. You know, give the newer players something in a way that they can work up into the game. Especially with all the tankers involved. You know, give these guys a chance. You know, when I created my baby account, I started seeing tankers when I was in the private league. Come to find out, yeah, they were in the silver league, but still, finding tankers that are in the silver league, that's very disrupting to the players and the game. We got to do better. We got to do better for each other and better for ourselves. Hopefully these tankers will stop stealing the gold so other players can upgrade their account and advance in the leagues like they should be. More words for thought. But ta-ta for now, and y'all have a good one. And be good to others. Take care now. Peace.